Oh shit!
Where did this conflict come
But
from?
I will make
Exactly.
it. I will make it better. This one was like I realized that I made
Okay.
the image part of the your picture, like your character's picture, part of the
Oh,
background. So I didn't make a hole there. I just made it part of the
Oh.
background. I'm like, oh crap! I'm not gonna edit that now because I don't know where the fuck that file is. But you're there now.
Sam.
And are we live on the tubes?
We-
It looks like
We're
it.
live
Yeah.
on Twitch.
And we're live on Kick. Kick.com/Zaffageek. How's everybody doing?
We be
Good.
doing.
Live.
Yeah.
You're still alive. Okay, that's good. And what the hell is that? Oh,
shit.
ghost pepper
Oh.
spicy chicken.
Yeah.
That was gonna be a hell of a thing. Yo,
It's, yeah, I'll talk
that
about
looks
it
like pain and
later.
suffering.
There's a reason I have it, but like it's for something.
You're gonna eat that tomorrow after the training because you don't want to go to the loo while you're training, do you?
Exactly. Like, oh, merciful be it's lava.
Oh Jesus, what did I do to deserve this? Oh sweet baby Jesus, save me! Save my asshole!
Every time my asshole. Why my asshole's so red? Damn, my asshole.
That,
TMI.
that's, brother, I know what that, like, my brain is you know, like, when someone gets kicked in the balls and you're like, oh, I can feel that telepathically. That, you saying that, like, oh, I'm gonna eat that, that is my asshole telepathically. It's like, it knows the fire, the flame. Brother.
You don't wipe. You pat droog.
You pat droog, yeah. You pat droog, that's all you do.
Listen, that is the single reason why having your toilet and your sink close together so you can stick your head in it is a good thing. I would do that. I would be there like, I need to cool off. Counteract it.
Wow, yeah. So that's going to be fun. But good luck with your endeavors tomorrow.
Good luck.
Yeah, and oh, you're in a different room again. Jono.
Oh yeah, so my roof, I don't know if I told you that it leaked like twice already at my place. It did it again because they can't fix anything in that damn place. So that and then like there was multiple things. So there's that. The fact is, I checked the day before it leaked, which was last night, and I just looked under my bed for something because I was like, oh, I dropped something, and I looked there, and there's water there still from the last time it leaked, which I specifically asked them to get the cleaner in for the sole fact to clean that water there because I cannot get up there, and I don't know the mop. I'm a student. What am I? I'm not doing that. So the plan was that they were going to do that, sort that out. Cool. Didn't do that, so that's great. And then, like, yeah, and it's a little bit of mold. I had to clean the
You
mold
don't
as
have a
well.
mop because you're a
So,
student. You're like, I don't have a mop. I'm not gonna fucking do that.
I'm not fucking stupid. I'm not gonna do that shit. I must go to like the Pick and Pay or the Game or the Checkers and go buy a mop so that it can sit in my room. So that when I need to mop, which is basically never, I can do that. That's a waste of money.
How
Okay,
much do you pay
it's
these
not
people
my fault.
to do nothing?
It doesn't. It's not specific. It's like 8, but like I pay. Do you know how much I pay? In like, okay, so you have to pay for like electricity and all your rates and shit as well, which is like when you guys were like, oh, it's getting to winter. I was like, yeah, fuck, because I have my app. I have an app that does the whole thing, and you put the money in whatever, and I have $88 in there. Now I'm not there, so I'm hoping it will last me when I'm not, because I don't want to top it up here. But still, I paid like 500 or 500 into there like a week ago or so. And pachoo.
Ouch.
I would just not.
And like the only things I have on is like lights, which is not that much, not all the time. Second is like I will have like my TV on, and then I'll have like my laptop on, and then I will use the air fryer. I don't even use the pot like the stove or anything else. Use like the air fryer.
Yeah, well,
So
that's where all your electricity is going to.
Mm-hmm.
That air fryer.
that's great. Yeah,
And the geyser, hot warm water, all that shit.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
that also.
See, I would just not move to Bloemfontein. It's cheaper to live here.
Yeah, just move here.
See-
It's
Yep.
dude, you
That's-
pay half of that
see,
for
that's
twice the
how-
size of your apartment.
That's a
Literally, like,
great. Wait, so here's the thing. That's the same argument I have for why I don't study at Stays. That's an amazing idea, especially the Bloemfontein because of rain, because Delhi is so fucked up for rain. The reason I can't is because I would never get anything done, because I will just become an alcoholic, because it's cheap.
No, man, you won't become an alcoholic. Trust me.
you will only become an alcoholic on the weekends. You can. What's wrong with being an alcoholic? You can study and be an alcoholic at the same time. There are
Yeah.
functioning alcoholics out there.
Yeah,
Listen,
you can do that.
I was at Grand West on Saturday till like 4 or 5 a.m. Okay?
Wow.
Now, oh, and I lost $100 on blackjack. That was a terrible idea. Don't do that shit. Just saying. But yeah,
Life
No,
is-
they're
Like-
stealing. I'm sorry, but that's theft. There's no.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. They
I
don't
played 2
fix
hands
your
of
roof.
black. They don't fix my roof.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Jono, you know how big my flat is, right?
No, you'll. Yeah.
I pay 3.5.
See, this is
month.
this is where it's robbery, right?
Mhm.
Because if you saw my room, which like
We saw most of
is
it.
essential, you saw like 90% of it.
Shit,
because
is
There's
doing
5%
dishes.
here, and it's like 2% which is like the toilet, and then there's like the little section. It's like point something percent, which is the cupboards that you don't see. That's like right next to it. That's my room.
Yeah.
It's like
He
literally nothing.
washes the shit out of his dishes.
Exactly. While I take that shit.
Yeah, yeah. Like no, that is. You have to walk between the rooms. Shame. Now that is robbery. Like yeah, even my like I have a 2-bed apartment with a place in the middle, kitchen, everything, balcony, very large balcony. Like mine is 6,000 basically per month, and it's quite big. And mine is more expensive than hers, but it's still cheap in comparison to whatever the hell you have. Sorry.
Quality of life would be so much better. And it annoys me.
Oh well. Oh well.
We'll kill them for you. Don't worry. Just murder.
Yeah. In Minecraft. So
No one was killed in the making of the stream. We have no affiliation with any type of murder.
yeah, we have
I'm
no
in a
affiliate.
murderous mood.
Yeah, just
I warn
disclaimer.
you. I'm in a murderous mood.
All
This is a
Alright.
fictional
jokes.
podcast.
None of the characters are real.
Exactly.
And welcome in everybody on the chats, Kick, YouTube, and Twitch. Hey there, Dark Warrior on YouTube. Yeah, Marta Creer has finally decided to show her face, Angel M.
Welcome back. Your
Yes.
steadfast loyalty is greatly
I'm here.
appreciated.
Hello.
He's seen.
Who the hell subscribed now? And why is that noise playing? Oh, it's because I'm using a third-party app on my PC to play the noise. That makes sense. Oh, thanks for that resub, Angel. Much appreciated.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so we're gonna start our vampire story. Can you guys remember what happened last? The library.
Mr. Luan Leroux paid for a dead body and almost got scammed. Well, he did kind of get scammed, but like, shame.
Not really. It's
And
a
then-
fresh young body.
And
that I
and now
can
he's
cover.
gonna figure out how to drag the body by himself. So that's a fun one.
Hmm.
As a friend with a cart.
Yeah, you need to get a friend with a cart.
Oh no, I have a friend. She's sleeping. I don't know she is, but I will go get that cart.
There's also like we went to a library, and Luan's like skin and shit got stuck on the window. There was
Oh,
all confusion of me thinking there was people inside, but they were going outside, and then basically we.
And because you're the only one that heard it, Luan followed every move you made.
He sure did. And what? And then basically, Jan is like has his few clues. He's just testing shit to see like whether people are like suspicious or not.
Active during the
Including
day or not.
himself. He's including himself. Good. You're seeing the truth.
You're
Now we
seeing-
also have a police officer that's becoming that will
Yeah.
have to die if he keeps doing so.
like you just
What
wanna
was
kill the
his
guy.
What was his name?
Yaku, I think. Was it Yaku?
There's him,
Yaku, the
and then
police guy.
Yaku,
Yeah,
the
your
police
friend,
guy.
Marta.
Yes,
it-
Yaku, the policeman.
Yeah, it was him, and then the other police people that's dead, most likely.
That both were Yaku, I think. Probably Yaku came that I don't know who he sent. Probably he was saying that he's going to send some of the poorer folk. Yes, like a very good police officer. So they're probably dead.
Hey, they're expendable. Come on. Who cares about them?
How dare you? At least I wait until they're dead.
Hey, who cares about them? Remember, this is 1920s Bloemfontein. Who cares about those fuckers? In Bloem.
I can make a call.
Oh, that's hectic.
I have a plan now, guys. Sorry.
That's hectic.
Yeah, to put it bluntly, if you're a mage in Dungeons and Dragons, you summon an orc army to build your mage tower, essentially. Why? Because if they die, you just summon more. Now, take it back to 1920s Bloemfontein. There's a lot of them. That's why shit happened in this country the way it did, unfortunately. And the funny
Well,
part is
there's
the only
one-
people who cared about them were the farmers. That's the only people that cared
Yep.
about them.
Marta.
No one's gonna start a cult, and it's just gonna be the ANC. It's like he's the version.
Don't tempt me.
Listen, I'm saying that because I had that idea. I was like, hey.
Wait, isn't the ANC formed at some point around this time?
No, not yet.
They didn't. They didn't do a
cent.
They don't have a centennial just yet. So
Yeah, they're not yet.
I think it's
Because this-
1930, 1945, something like that.
Yeah.
No, actually, if they did have a centennial, it's 1912.
Were they created in 1912?
Yeah, but there was a thing that they
Right.
signed in Bloem.
Founded 8th of January 1912.
Shit.
So
JJ, you're
yes,
late.
it was founded on 8th of January 1912 in Bloemfontein. Yes. So we like
So there is currently a
I
organization.
could start the EFF. It's fine. I'll meet you just by level at school.
Hey, this is an alternate thing. You could be the starting point.
I could be the nexus point. You know.
Oh fuck! Please, politics.
No party was started in the making of the stream.
I know from Africa. We
No
have, like,
political
20.
movement is saved and or endorsed in the making of the street.
This is not historical facts. This is just us starting our own shit.
Fucking around,
This
finding.
a public announcement and disclaimer: we are idiots. We don't know what the fuck we're talking about. Thank you.
Let's just see here.
But yeah, a lot happened.
Not sponsored
Oh,
by Ghost Paper.
Not sponsored by Ghost Paper Korean noodles. That's
Oh,
spicy.
this is what happened. Yeah, this is 1920s. This is the perfect 1920s viewpoint. They enforced the policies. It was marked by the consolidation of apartheid policies, with Bloemfontein reflecting these trends in its urban planning and political structures.
Oh shit.
Yeah. That's why people are a little bit against the, whites only type thing. This is whites only, and yeah, unfortunately. But yeah, and what was the time then when we last signed off? It was somewhere during the middle of the day somewhere.
Yes, it's still the day because I have to go get a body in like an hour or two. But it's still fresh.
Yeah.
By the way,
Let's make it
for
that.
those,
Yeah.
for those of you watching, if you basically want to see Zaffageek in a very cool, beautiful onesie, that is weird. There's a lot of words, I can't remember what the hell it was. Something, 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 drink session. You're more welcome to do something.
Onesie exclamation point in the chat.
There we go. Thank you.
There we go.
Boys and girls.
So if
You
you
know
want
what
to,
to do.
if you want to save a
Want to find out more?
today, do that.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag save Zaffa.
Yeah, there we
Mhm.
go. There we go.
OnlyFans.
There we go, guys.
Yeah, I just typed it for them. Yeah. Wait, what? OnlyFans? What?
What?
Who? Where? What?
Ooh, premium content.
Premium content. Yeah.
Zaffa has
Mm.
premium content somewhere in the world.
Yeah.
In that one.
In that onesie.
His name is basically his.
Oh, hey! Look at that goal. You go to the football police car team in the onesie.
I will go there, but I need. It's quite difficult to reach it
It's
though.
it's quite a steep one, but hey,
Yeah.
Mm.
I'll go there in a
Listen.
onesie.
They called him
that's a hell of a goal. That's a fun goal.
Yeah.
Don't
That
we
is-
love to see our content creators embarrass themselves and hold themselves out for content? We love that.
Yes.
Love
For some
that.
reason, people love that, and my chat don't want to punish me at all, so that's fine.
ASMR. Onesie sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Ninja sounds, yes. That's
Yes. So it is about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You've done your negotiations and stuff, and you are at the farm. We've skipped ahead of time a bit.
Okay.
You have basically noted, Mr. Jan Hendrik, you have basically noted that, yeah, they're sleeping.
Mm.
Yeah. But everybody, specifically around JJ, everybody's just assuming because he's up the whole night.
Yeah.
He changed his sleeping patterns around so that he can help, apparently, with something and making the haunted house less haunted. Or something like that. That's what they tell you. It's like he gives us orders that we have to do for the day, and then we just do it.
Okay.
On Marta's side, though, she doesn't have any helpers, but her farm is looked after.
Okay.
It's not as if it all went into immediate disrepair and ruin or anything.
Yeah, and it will basically like write down.
Mm.
I mean, walk basically, and then he will go basically through JJ, then like Marta, then JJ again, and it's like wonder like I haven't seen Luan yet, and he'll make his way home.
As he
Oh, you want to see if Luan is actually up during the day?
Yeah.
Oh, you're being paranoid as fuck. Okay.
No, it's just like he has all our names basically,
Mhm.
and he's just writing. So like Jan, for example, will write on himself. He will write, "Can walk in the sun," stuff like that. Tired, and then basically maybe something about like maybe
See in
it's
the
because
dark.
it's late night,
Mm-hmm.
see in the dark, all that stuff. Question mark, question mark.
Yeah, you've got a
question
lot
mark.
of things now that you realize that you didn't have before.
Maybe I'm just an apex predator.
Mm.
Question.
You are an apex predator. That's the
On
thing.
your way to becoming one.
Maybe it's like, did my muscles grow a few more centimeters?
Mm-hmm.
Question.
Yeah, exactly.
Does he walk past me as I'm on the way? to
You're
Martha?
basically, as he's made his notes, you're probably in the barn somewhere trying to figure out how to get a wagon to move.
Yeah, I would have probably gone, knocked on the door of Martin here because I technically don't know Martha's a vampire.
Yeah, you technically don't. Yeah.
So I would have seen she's not there. I would not go snooping. Very tempted. Very tempted.
Roll me.
The
What's an
door
awareness?
to the house is locked.
What? How dare you?
The barn is unlocked, but the house is locked.
Who locks their house?
Um,
Marta does.
there's like as you walk around to get to the barn and everything. Obviously, you're like looking at the house. You're not really paying attention.
Yeah, I wanted to put like a note that just said, "Borrow your thing."
Oh, you put the
But
you
you're
put
out.
the note on the door, and then
Yeah.
as you make your way to the barn, obviously you're looking at the house and looking around. You're not really snooping. You do notice that in one of the windows, something is pressing against the window, the curtains from the inside.
Like what shape?
Oh no, it's just some big thing. Like it could be a bookshelf, or it could be. It's a big, like literally the window. The curtains are folding in a little bit towards where the window is. So this is the
middle
outside.
down.
You see, you basically see the curtains go like that, like a bit deeper in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would, as a player, probably guess what she did. Luan would be like, huh.
Maybe it's her bed rest or headrest. Maybe she likes to.
But that's new, isn't it? Thinking back.
Oh, not that you can. You just think that like it's odd. That's all. You just notice it basically.
Yeah, like I said, player B knows what she did, but I think Luan's like, huh, fine. Put on the note, walk, say hi to Ben, say hi to Big. I don't have any hearing. Oh, cannibals.
Yes.
I don't know about the balls in the mud.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and yeah, I will go and say, is there a cart?
There's most likely like a wagon type thing, yeah. Not really a cart, more like a wagon, because hay bales and everything transported for food for the horses and everything.
Is
Yeah.
there like a tarp thing as well there that I can get that you can put something over?
She's got tarp for when it rains and she needs to transport hay.
Perfect.
She needs to cover it. She's definitely going to have tarp. Now the question remains: how are you going to hide a body-shaped shape?
So it's a cart, so it has walls, right? Like it's not a flat thing, right? It's yeah.
I would imagine it would be a flat thing.
Is it just a flat thing?
It would have, if it would have railings, it wouldn't be very high railings. It wouldn't be very high railings because essentially they just need, I mean, she's only looking after her farm and things never get stacked 3 blocks, if we use Minecraft terminology, 3 blocks high. It's usually like 2 blocks. So usually like it's safe to carry something like as long as it's about 2 meters high. 3 meters high would be, if you stack something 3 meters high, it might topple over. Yeah.
So if I put the body in and just throw it over, like, will that look obvious? Like that's the thing. Like,
The body won't be seen. You can do the tarp in such a way that the body won't be seen.
that's my plan at least, is to use the tarp basically to that. But worst case scenario, I'll possibly just put random stuff on it as well that break line of sight basically.
Like a hay bale here, or not a hay bale, but like a random empty box.
Yeah, basically just like on the corners of the thing so no wind blows it open.
Okay, that's fine.
Revealing. So
Yeah, that seems like it could work, yeah.
And this cannot be pulled by a person. I need to hitch it to something. Okay.
Yeah, you need to hitch it to either a horse or a cow. The thing is, you don't know whether or not the cow knows what he's doing. Horse would most likely be the optimum thing, because she
Okay.
does look after
Martha
horses. Yeah.
As a horse.
Remember Midway Station for
horses.
horses to rest up and stuff? She's like one of the people that look after them.
Oh, I'll then get a horse.
Roll me. Roll
Mm-hmm.
me that lovely, lovely thing.
Focal.
Roll me that.
focal.
Roll you focal. No. We're not talking about the focal police car that could potentially have me go there in a onesie.
Go.
I still have a penalty, if I'm correct, because I still have a aggravated wound. Because one was reduced, so I only have one left.
You have one left, but yeah. You didn't actually take a proper rest.
No.
Yeah. So you are at a penalty, which makes things a lot more interesting, because I need you to roll me manipulation and animal ken, please.
Thank fuck it's not charisma, because then that would be 0. So penalty, right?
Yeah, you need to manipulate the animal into doing something. And that damn leg is getting in the way, because it is painful.
So -1 penalty.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. How well trained are your horses, Marta?
Well, my horses are well trained. The horses that are resting there might not be.
I
Okay.
use her horse.
So, roll me a d100 to see if you use her horse or if you try and
Low
manipulate.
is bad. Low is bad. High is good.
You thought it was that
It's
easy.
her
Bobby.
horse.
Oh, I use her horse.
You,
Nice.
by some stroke of luck, you found like the one horse that was looking the tamest, and you successfully hitch it.
Oh, I will have to give you sugar cubes and a carrot.
Do you know how to handle horses to steer them in the right direction? I think you would.
Yes, I think at this current, most people, if not everyone,
Yeah.
would. So yes, he probably, because he also has
Like,
traveled.
you're not really good at it, but you know enough to tell it to stop, to move faster, to turn.
Mm.
There we go.
Like, that's the thing, I don't think, I think most likely I will lead it and not ride it, if that makes sense. Most, I don't know how wagons work, but, basically lead it. I don't think he'll be comfortable necessarily on riding it, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So, due to your investigation and your focusing on the house specifically, you hear a bit of commotion behind the house. And as you were thinking to yourself there, Mr. Jan Hendrik, as you were thinking to yourself there, maybe I should go investigate, you see Luan leading a horse, dragging with a trailer or with a wagon-esque thing behind it. Should we call it a wagon?
If it doesn't have sides, it's not a wagon. I think it's literally just...
Well, let's call it a trailer then. I don't know. Let's call it a trailer then. A wooden trailer.
Yeah, it's literally a piece of wood on wheels.
Yeah.
Jan Hendrik would angrily walk to the horse. He basically is really
Remember,
angry
he's
walk.
leading the horse, okay?
I'm leading the horse.
Yeah, I see this.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm walking to it. So it's Luan,
Hmm?
get on that horse.
Are you insane?
That leg is messed up. And then he basically picks you up and puts you on the horse. I told you to rest and you didn't listen. Just give me the horse. And then
And you lead it.
yeah, I was like, what the hell? You think getting out here and doing what you want when you bed rest, that injury will take you out a few days. And now you can listen or you don't have to listen, but that's on you, okay? And he basically pulls the horse.
You know where we're
there's
going.
nothing that can get past me, Luan. I'm a hawk. Freaking hawk.
Or
Yeah,
like a
basically.
duckhound.
Whatever you can call me, I'm an apex predator.
Do you know where we're going?
Where are we going, Lon?
Yeah. We're going to the community outside of the less wealthy.
Which way is that? Is that like left or right?
I'll explain to you how to get there.
From the farm, you're gonna basically continue veering to. You're gonna take the roads, but most of the roads you're gonna take is going to be turning to the right.
Okay.
Because you're heading towards like just beyond the train station area.
Okay.
They call it the Lucasi here.
Yeah, that's what I didn't want to say that too loudly, but
Oh no, listen. If you don't think it's offensive, you can say it, okay? Lucasi, I don't think in the context of this game you can use words like that. Just don't use the other words.
Yeah.
The K word, for example. That's it. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we're going to the Lucasi.
You're going to Lucasi, yeah.
Yeah.
They called it the K something town, actually, in Bloem. Yeah. The K dorp.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go there, and then what I'm going to do, like, is basically like, and you just hear Jan Hendrik ramble most of it as he's on his way. Like basically to Luan, like, you should stay off your leg. Why are you wait till and yeah, I'm basically all seeing, so don't ever think you can like get past me. Okay, Luan? He pulls him to it.
Awesomeness.
Just a quick thing. Jono disconnected there.
Oh shit! So like stuff is going to.
Oh no.
Jono, are you there? Oh, he froze.
Yeah, he's frozen.
Yeah.
His interest
So-
was like,
He
fuck.
looks so majestic.
He looks
does,
so
but
majestic.
That's Jono. That's literally Jono. That's why when you said the artsy place, I was like, ask him.
Yeah, Artscape Theatre. I was thinking about the Artscape Theatre. But anyway. Luckily, none of the... Jono still doesn't need to act. Oh, there we go. Now everybody's fucked. We're still roughly there. We're just waiting until they come back. But, well, we're going to play like they're coming back. Until they come back. And you... lead him where in the thing do you want to lead him to? How are you going to explain it to him, Mr. Luan?
Well, basically, as he's just rambling, I'm gonna go left, right, and just not say a word as he stops in front of
The cemetery.
Cemetery, and I'm like, oh, can you quickly help me off?
Okay, I'm like, I got you, Luan. So what are we doing?
We are, you're not gonna like this, so you don't have to help. We are currently digging up a body.
Why?
For research purposes. There's a horrible plague going through the town, and I need to, as well as research on how to reverse our vampirism. Now look at you again as I say this.
Like Jan Hendrik basically looks very close to you, and he's like, "Why didn't you just ask? I would have helped. Like, do you have like a shovel or some shit?"
Oh yeah, sure. The shovels are at the back.
Grab the shovel and then help
Mm-hmm.
get the body.
We help
Yeah.
get the body. It'll take you about, well, it's reasonably freshly dug. So I'd say for the two of you, it'll take you about an hour and a half
Oh, perfect.
to get to the body. I want both of you to roll me a d100, please.
Ah shit.
I bought it. Oh fuck.
That's fuck. I wish like that was like Cthulhu. That would have been solid.
So, Jan Hendrik, you and Mr. Oh, now I need to... Luan, you and Mr. Leroux, Jan Hendrik and Luan, you're digging, And you're at about what you guess is probably roughly the 6-foot mark. And you're digging and digging. And Jan Hendrik, I'm so sorry. You dig and you're like, oh, I'm getting into the swing of things. And you hit something. You pull it out. You pull the shovel away. And you basically hit into his head. Yeah, there's like a giant flippin' gaping wound on his head now. It's not bleeding. I mean, blood coagulated already. But it like... yeah.
Ooh, that's nasty.
That's very... Okay, let's get him out.
And now you start digging more carefully and you got him out. And where do you want to take? Okay, so... yeah, let's say you hide him reasonably well. Your combined efforts does hide the body reasonably well. Where do you go to now?
Home? I'm going. We're gonna take him home.
Wait, where are you? Wait, are you taking that inside the house?
Yes, to my lab. You know how this works.
Oh fuck, that's gonna stink so much.
It's
Just-
not. Trust me. Trust me. It's not gonna stink quite as long as you think it would.
I hope it's not like one of the, like the time you basically did that other experiment that basically destroyed a lot, like the smell and stuff. You always do weird shit, Luan.
I can say exactly the same from you, Mister. What happened to that one table? If I'm correct, that was in the foyer.
So how far are we gonna walk? Are we just gonna?
Mm-hmm.
Is like this way?
Thought so. We will take it to our house and then put it in my lab.
Good day, sirs. What's on that wagons of yours? That
Who's
trailer?
this now? This is Jan.
It's a random police officer.
Is it the same one?
No, it's a random one. It's another one.
Do not worry. We are doing this for science. This is a body.
Oh,
Yes.
mind if I inspect the body?
May I inquire why? I don't want you to get any things on it. It's for purposes of researching diseases. Plague.
Well, does you have for a permit to have the body?
Yes.
Where is the permit?
The permit is back there.
If you is transporting bodies and stuff, you need to have a permit on you. Where is the permit?
In this what do you mean of permit?
A permit to transport the bodies.
I did a legal deal to get the body.
Yes, but you transport bodies is you require permission.
By
You know, first part of permission is permit. Okay?
I got permission
From who?
from the nearest living relative of this body.
Nearest
Only
living.
living relative of this body.
So who's the relative of this? Who's the nearest living relative?
So it's a.
So that I can go question them.
Oh. I will tell.
By the way, this is for science.
I
What
know.
if you get sick with the flu, you know the flu that kills a lot of people. I don't know, like flu is still like a thing like that, but like basically he can most likely cure it. And are you gonna stop us from?
I'm not
your
stopping
future
you. I
kids?
just want to make sure everything is above boards.
What is your name?
My name?
Yes.
My
let me
name
write it
is Daniel.
down. Daniel.
Yes.
Is that with an L or
What?
or D?
It's
Or
with both yes
L?
and yes.
Okay, I was making sure. I was trying to catch you out, but basically there's only one way to spell Daniel.
So, I will explain to him that the woman I got the body from.
Oh, the moment you start explaining and he realizes what this is from, it's like, why is you trying to cure them? They're nothing. Why is you trying to cure them? If they die, they'll just make more.
Because what they have, we can have as well.
No, 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 no. We are white. They are black. It doesn't work like that.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does. Um, are you a scientist? A researcher?
No, but
don't
we
think-
don't have their coughs.
We do.
We are going to walk now, and if you want our paperwork, you can follow us, or you can go to the people that basically gave us the body.
Oh, don't worry.
Well,
I can organize more bodies for you if you'd like.
Oh,
Yes.
That's
Yes,
so
please.
shady.
what? What? It's fine. It's fine.
We
Jan.
have enough bodies.
Oh, we do not, Jan. Shush.
How many
So,
bodies do you need?
and where would you get these? Are they
I mean,
ethically
sometimes they're just very naughty, and then we have to treat them, and we have to handle the naughtiness that comes out from there. So sometimes there might be an extra body or two that pops up.
And may I inquire on? What would you want in return for these bodies?
I don't really care as long there's less of them. That's okay with me.
I'll-
Yes.
Yeah, sure. I think that's a great idea. My address is there at the Masonic Lodge.
Mm-hmm.
You can bring the bodies there. Do not be afraid. Just bring them. I have enough place for every one of them. Yes.
All right. All right. All right.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And
Nog,
he walks off. He's like, Mpo, kom hier, jy maak kak, kom hier so. And he walks off into another area, and you just hear, "Hey, na bus, nee bus, and it's all quiet.
My goodness. I hate these people. I say to Jan.
Yeah.
But extra bodies is brilliant for research, then I don't need to dig them up myself.
How many? It's still confusing to me that you need so many bodies to research.
I need an infinite amount of bodies, basically, because there's an infinite amount of problems we have to deal with.
Science always confuses me.
At
You
least I
ready to
don't-
go?
I'm ready to go. At least I don't kill people for this yet.
Yeah.
We'll see what it will be like in 100 years, Jan. And I will walk. Or I will
You
be on the
continue
wall
on.
to say, yeet.
You
I
can,
am throwing so many hints for him. Like, I'm trying to normalize the idea of us not being human anymore. So
yeah,
far.
you're trying as hard as hell, boy. You're trying hard as hell.
Let us roll out.
And it is about 4 o'clock in the afternoon when you get everything sorted in. You get the body in, you carry it over. And are you gonna watch him while he does his science stuff there, Mr. Jan Hendrik?
No. So it's basically like stay off. Like if we do get home, Jan Hendrik will be like, stay off your leg.
I will do. How are you feeling? Are you feeling peckish, hungry, or are you fine?
I'm like hungry, but I'm most likely gonna go fetch something to eat. Like
Ah, I think
Let's go
let
to
me
the bar.
also help with a smoothie. That helped you last time, as well to
Yeah.
give you energy for tonight.
okay, I'll definitely do that. Thank you, Luan. That means a lot. And then
See
he
you
basically
soon.
goes, yeah.
See you soon.
No, you as well, Luan, and you do science. You do science, and then walks out.
And I will start by I'm going to basically split the body into two parts. The liquids, the coagulated blood, liquids, all those is in one, which I'm going to be making into a smoothie for him, because and then the organs and stuff like that I will probably be making into a different smoothie for me, because I'm trying to because I saw that the liver was fine for me and was fine for him, but I do think he needs a little bit more liquid in his, than I prefer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you going, Jan Hendrik?
Like Jan Hendrik is going to most likely train because he hasn't trained yet, so he's just gonna chill till train and
and train and just get his stuff ready, your stuff ready, and whatnot.
Yeah, he's basically. So one, I just want to make sure. Jan Hendrik did go to each of the Peter's names,
Yeah.
places, and all of them were active during the day.
Yes.
And then basically he did all the things with like.
Yeah, it's normal. It was like the Peters were like, oh, someone's trading somewhere, or someone's working at
But I saw
blacksmith. You saw them, yeah.
Okay, then it's fine.
You actually spoke to most of them in any case.
Yeah, so then it's fine. It's just gonna train and stuff for the night that's coming.
Okay. So you're busy working up a sweat. And both of you roll me a wits and awareness, please, while you're training.
Sorry, say again?
Wits and awareness, please.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry, -1 from that, technically.
Wits and awareness.
You hear someone knock at the door. Mr. Jan Hendrik that notices everything.
Yeah, I do. I'm like a hawk. There's like nothing that can get past these earlobes and eyes. Okay, and basically, and then they will go to the door.
You go to the door. You open it. You see a familiar face, Daniel. And
Yes, Daniel.
he right next to him is a very beat up black man. He's like, well, here's your first body. And he pushes the guy in and he turns around and he makes to leave. The guy's still sort of living. Sort of.
And then it's basically going to this is not like what we arranged. And if you do that again, we will have a problem.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
It's your word against mine.
I don't need words. And then he basically closed the door and he'll take the guy to Luan. And be like, Luan, you're not doing the thing with the police officer. That guy's an asshole, so.
Wait, what happened? Oh.
Yeah, he drags in. He sort of semi-carries a black guy that's beaten up, still breathing, still alive.
Do you have your medicine?
I do. Put him over there. I'll treat him.
Yeah, he's so beat up he can't even speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll then make sure that he can breathe. I'll basically treat him, make sure that he is in a condition. I'll try and save his life. As in the back, you hear my machinery go blah 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 blah.
Okay.
And stuff.
And
Yeah, but I'll treat him.
all right. So you will treat him. It's going to take about 2 or 3 days to get him back on his feet again. So you're sitting with another problem now, and you need to sort it out. Because and I'm trying, trust me, I'm trying to move away from it, because he's not the only person that thinks that way.
Okay.
Yeah, he probably has a couple of friends with him that's like, oh.
I'll deal with that when that comes.
All
Other
right.
than that, like let's get him healed up. Luan, like just keep an eye on him while you're doing your research, stuff like that. I'm gonna train. Yeah.
Oh no, definitely. Remember, I want to heal people first before research. That's the plan.
That is true. And then we have to meet up with like JJ and Marta tonight because I think we need to go to caves.
I think that may actually be a very good idea. We have a few police officers we'd love to send there, don't we?
Yes, that's true. And then I'm gonna go train. I'll be back. And if you need anything, just let me know. I can always just still run and maybe get some supplies for you if need be.
I will.
And then basically, and then Hendrik will go and start training.
All right. Just a quick thing. You have set things into motion now. and I'm loving it. I'm not loving the situation and how it happened, but thank you. Thank you. I wanted I wanted a tipping point. That's all I wanted. Thank you so much. And do you need any supplies that he can go and get you?
Me now.
Yeah.
Firstly, tell me how badly this, like, if you can tell me how badly it's, like, can I make a roll to see?
Oh,
what
like I
need
said,
to
you're
do
going to
more?
need 2 or 3 days just to get him back to breathing again. He's going to be a resident for a while here.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
This lodge is
I'd
very
say
big.
about maybe a week or 2.
Hmm. I will say that Luan thinks a bit and be like, huh, maybe that's why Henry has such loyalty. His lodge is big. We can maybe find a place. It'll be safe. And I will just say this and I work, but yeah, so I will probably get some resources that I need. Like I have some basics, but like we're probably going to have to splints, make sure his bones aren't broken. Probably going to need some type of thing to help him breathe, pain relief things that I need to use because I'm probably going to use all my supplies and he's going to have to bring more. I don't know if I'm going to have to stab his throat to be able to breathe if he's broken in that way. Brain bleeding.
You need to
all
check
that
all of that. Broken ribs, you definitely notice some broken ribs.
Yep. Fractured
Yeah.
skull.
Not going into too much detail, just think about the worst thing that can happen to someone. Basically happened.
I didn't know. Yeah, I'll probably send him out for some resources.
Clean
specifically a lot of
bandages, clean
pain medication. Like I want him to go get a bunch of leaves.
Do you need help at all, do you think?
Me now?
Yeah. With treating him.
So who here except Tiffany can help me? That's the thing.
None that you know of. You mentioned her name, I'm just saying.
No. Luan does not like Tiffany anymore.
Okay.
He will be very feral if so. Tiffany took something away that she shouldn't have from us. So he's a little bit, hard-headed. But yeah, he'll then do it himself most likely.
All right. So you go out, get some supplies, come back in. You treat him. His condition is a lot more stable than when he arrived here. And it's about 6 o'clock, and I want my 2 vampires to roll me a rouse check, please. Oh, that's the wrong one I'm looking at. Hold on.
Like JJ is super aroused.
Yeah, he's super aroused. Yeah. What do you do when you wake up? Let's start with Marta. What do you do when you wake up?
Wake up, check on the animals first thing. Check on them, make sure they have food and water. And then I'll probably notice the note as soon as I head out the door.
Yeah. Notice the note as soon as you head out the door. Have you figured out the spit thing yet? Sorry, I just need to quickly... Luan, have you figured out the spit thing yet? Or not yet?
Not yet, I think.
Okay. You can try. That's the answer to your question. You can try. You see the note. It says, listen, borrowed a wagon and a horse. And your thoughts is, hopefully it's not the horse. You know,
Yep.
there's quite a couple of horses he could have taken. Hopefully it's not the horse. And unfortunately, to your dismay, it's the horse. That
Yep. So
that you just look at it and it knows what to do.
yes.
Yes.
Exactly. So Marta will put out food for all the animals, food and water, and then walk up to Luan and Jan's place, get my horse back.
All right. And JJ, what do you do when you wake up? Aside from being
Okay.
disconnected for a while and then coming back.
Yeah.
What
Sorry
happened
about
there?
that.
What happened there?
Okay, so uh, when I got in the car to come home, my dad was talking about how they've been having problems with the Wi-Fi, and it was pulling like 10% of what it usually does. So he's been
Ah.
sorting that for a while. He literally bought a specific type. I think it's Cat 6A type cable. He bought like he didn't just buy specific cable. He bought the whole
Oh,
round thing. He's getting it
the barrels, yeah.
so he can make his own. Yeah, the barrel, so he can make his own because he's like the cables messed. The cables are shit. He realized that some of the router. He bought a switch, like a gigabit switch, so that he can because he runs a NAS server
Mm.
and everything. And so because of this problems, his Mac can't connect. And Macs have like, yeah, they're good, but the one thing they always have that's terrible is like no storage. So
Mm-hmm.
he has to use everything on cloud. So he had built the NAS already for his work, and he was like, well, this needs to be fixed. So he was back there probably setting up either the router or fixing something with the router or setting up the
Ah.
switch. So it's one of those things. It might go off again, I'm gonna
It's
be
okay.
honest with you,
It's okay. It's
but
okay.
I'll be having network problems. But yeah,
All right.
um,
So what do you do?
here's the question, and I'm posing it as a question because I don't want to just outright say I did this.
Mm.
Would I have? I feel like I would have, but would I have set up a thing where my head guy, my guy made in charge, my longest, oldest running
Mm.
one of the group of kids,
Basically, the
look,
kid that'll
look,
take the business over once you die.
So he's, yeah, so he's. I would have set up a thing where, just in that evening time, like around about that 6 o'clock, whatever, when I would have woken up, I would have spoken to. He would come back, would have spoken, whatever. That's where I give him the orders, and he relays news to me, and I'm like, this is a good chance, and I would have spun it as this is a good chance for you to learn how to,
Yeah.
take over more responsibility and things like that.
Yeah, so the info he gives you is there's someone interested in healing the people. He says it's one of your friends that wants to heal people. He dug up a body today,
Okay.
and another semi body was delivered to them later today as well, later in the day. So I
Okay.
don't know how extreme he raises concerns about how extreme his research is going to be, because if he needs live people, that could spell doom and gloom for the for those people.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it as PG as possible for those people. Yeah. And he also said that the Henry farm has taken note of this. The Henry farm folk have taken note of this.
Okay. Well,
And he'll keep you
I mean,
updated on
I have a good idea of who my friend is. Thank you for that. That's good information. Let me go speak to them. Let me go see if I can get some. I mean, I have a personal
No, I do
something
understand.
on that, but
Yeah. Yep.
this is a strange situation. These are a bit dangerous. Could be bad for greater public.
Mm.
Yeah, let's try and keep the story. I'm not saying you can't write about this. You can. But let's try and keep it censored a little bit. Let's try and keep some of the facts
Let's wait until
partially.
it develops a bit more.
The main issue I have is if you write the story right now, it's going to raise concerns of witchcraft and other types.
exactly.
And we do not
Yeah.
want to, and he is a man of science, and he is in a predicament where people don't trust him, and they do think it's something of a witchcraft or some type of sorcery or devil magic. So let's try
Yeah, and
and get to the
we
bottom.
don't want to implicate Madam Tiffany, Madam Aking,
Mm,
Miss Aking. We
that's
don't want to
also another
imply
one.
her, so we
Yes,
gotta. Okay, okay,
yes.
all right.
So good, but good. That's great. Thank you for bringing me that. That's perfect. Excellent. You guys are doing an excellent job at like giving me good information. So props to you for that one. Um, everything else in order. The paper's running. Everything's running
They're
smoothly.
selling. We've actually sold more copies today than yesterday.
Good.
And some people are actually back ordering the water copy. I think it's going to
Oh,
become a collectible. So I'm working on something to make it look good, make it look better, make it actual collectible. Maybe print a limited run of some extra colored, or maybe some gold inlay somewhere or something. Maybe get the mayor, maybe get Mr. Henry to sign it, and the mayor, and then we have a couple of limited copies. Sell it for at least £3 a paper. That is quite a lot. And yeah, see, maybe we can do like a limited 50 run print.
I like that. And we number it. So everyone has a number out of it. Yes, I like that. That's very good. Um, I like the way you think. This is the exact type of entrepreneurial spirit and mind that I need from you. Because this is what's going to take this paper from just something that people read to the next level, to something everyone has to have.
Yeah.
So let's also keep doing that.
Okay, cool. What's the guy's name? Can you give him a name for me? Your main guy?
Guy's name.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Please,
Alchemunus.
What?
It's it's a joke. Alchemunus. But like the only reason I'm saying that is because that's like I was talking to one friend and he was talking about like the most Afrikaans and it was either his middle name or like a family middle name and like he
Algemenes.
Alchemunus.
Like
And he threw that
common.
one out there. Like common, like I was like common. It's like
It's
I don't know,
literally, it means common. Algemeen.
yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Holy crap.
But he
Okay.
did serious. I don't know. Maybe it was a joke, and he was like, you know what? I'm gonna say this serious because I believe it. But you know what? I like it. I'm gonna roll with it. It sounds fucking like random.
Okay, his name is Algemenes. Fucking hell. Yeah. That's a name
He's just a
even
common regular dude.
that's a name even Jan Hendrik will remember. All right. Algemenes. All right. And he did also mention that your one friend came in and checked up on you, and I told him because you're working night times, you're sleeping mostly during the day because you're trying to get your sleeping patterns ready. It seems like I told him I think you want to sort of see if you can find out news stories at night.
Which friends is this? Just
It's the one with the fucking sword on his back.
oh, the warrior, the warrior.
Yeah, he worries a lot about Bloemfontein for some reason.
Yeah, yeah. That he also thinks he's the warrior that will save Bloemfontein. Now, listen, just between me and you, maybe like if you can spread this between the boys, but like not the talkative ones. And I wanted to say it in front of the guy. I have a good relationship. He's a good guy. He
Yeah.
means well. But like, let's keep it a little vague around him. I don't want to give him too much information because he is the type that he means well, but he jumps onto conclusions and he acts a bit rash, and we don't want problems to, happen. So if you see him and he comes and asks questions, tell them talk to you, and then
Okay.
when you talk to
Will
him,
do.
you just
Will do. And one last thing. Apparently, the haunted house burned down last night.
but It did catch on fire, but I'm pretty sure it didn't burn down. I
That's why I
spoke
say
to one of
apparently, because I went and investigated and it
no,
was still standing.
well, no, it was still so a little accident happened up there.
Mm-hmm. Was it
Right,
the
like
science guy? Was it the science friend that made an experiment and it got out of hand or something?
it was something along those lines. But I didn't see it happen. But I was in the house, and what from my perspective, all that I know from the home is that we were in the house, and you just hear the massive whoosh, and so I ran in, and the bathroom caught a little bit of fire, and but they sorted it out. They it was quite scary in the moment. It looked quite big, but it was probably something that burned fast. So,
Okay, okay.
but yeah,
So we'll leave that on ice too. And yeah, that's
yeah,
about it. And I'll be off to see my family and go take the rest of the night off. And I'll be seeing you tomorrow morning as you come in.
yeah, no, perfect.
All right,
Keep
boss.
doing as you're doing. You're doing perfectly. So, really, I'm proud of you for that.
All right, thank you, boss. And he turns to leave. Where do you go?
Where do I go? I go back to the mirror. So I want to make sure I'm looking good before I step out.
The funny thing is, you're making sure you're looking good, but you look the same as last night. Pretty damn good. Not a single hair out of place. Nothing.
Okay. And then I'll grab my regular like satchel like thing that I keep my notes and whatever, like my
Mm-hmm.
journal list stuff, and I'll head out and go to Luan and them to see like just see what's happening.
Yeah, I mean, they found there's some things happening there too. So that was the big news for the day. All right. At this point, Luan, you've just finished patching him up. He is sleeping. He's out like a candle. Hy's uit soos 'n kers, you know. Um, area around him is pretty damn clean. Most of the bleeding has stopped.
Is he comfy? I've made sure.
No,
that I
he's there.
think
He's
around the
comfortable. He's
house.
comfortable. This is a medical bed, so it's as comfortable as you can get him. And if any movement happens, it'll show up. So that's one of the things. So you don't need to strap him down or anything, but um, you know what it looks like when he started passing out. So it's like, okay, cool. This is the position he's lying in. If something weird happens, we'll see.
I
But
just want to then.
do you want to do something with regards
Not-
to your previous question yet, or are you going to wait a bit?
I want to actually.
You want to, okay?
Yeah.
So you're going to be busy doing that. Tell me what you're doing in whispers. And we'll cut to Mr. Santa, i.e. Jan Hendrik, where you just finished training, you've taken a shower. The funny thing is you didn't sweat. You tried to work up a sweat, but it's sort of getting harder and harder to work up a sweat. And you don't feel as tired. You're hungry, but you don't feel as tired.
And then Hendrik will basically write it down in his book. Maybe I'm getting really fit. Question mark. And Jan Hendrik will basically move down and be like, Luan, how far are you with that shake?
A little bit busy. With fudge and everything. The shake. I'll make that same priority. You hear me yell up to you.
Okay.
You essentially what you got is it's a priority.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm hungry though. And then make my way down.
And there's a
and
knock
it's
at the
still
door.
like he has like his shirt, but his shirt is basically still open up, buttoned. And then basically he has like he's rolling up his shirt and he opens the door. Hello.
And you see Marta. Yeah, you see Marta. Because currently,
Marta didn't knock on the door. Marta just took her horse and trailer and left again.
oh, is that what you did? Oh, that
Yep.
was the reason you just went there, took the horse and trailer, and left again. Okay, so you
Yep.
hear a knock at the door. It buffers for a bit, trying to load in the character, and then boom, there's Jono, JJ.
Hey. Well.
Hey, warrior. You looking good today?
Yeah.
Just woke up?
Just worked out. You know the huge.
Mm-hmm.
I was just about to make some
Yes,
coffee.
please.
You can sit down. I'll bring you some coffee.
That's great.
And it goes like, oh, it's been a while since I've made coffee. And you can see that it doesn't take that long because he's like for you to realize he still doesn't know what it is. I swear that Luan keeps moving this shit. Like, where is it? I mean,
Yeah, man, that's fine. That's like
He lets
that's
the
how it
hot
is when you
water.
live with.
He lets the hot water run, because it's quicker than boiling it. And then he pours the hottest he can get water into that cup. 1 scoop of filter coffee into the water, of ground coffee into the water. He's like,
there you go. So sorry, you were saying something.
Thanks. No, it's what happens when you have a roommate, you know, who starts stirring it. Yeah, you know, it happens when you have a roommate, like they're gonna move things around. You have a shared space, but you have different ways of doing things. It happens.
It's crazy. Well, we have a few things that we definitely need to talk about tonight. Maybe making a big move, taking the fight to
Big
the
move?
enemy. We're just gonna wait for a little bit. Basically, what I'm thinking is, hear me out.
You know?
Kanon.
Can everyone?
So, we did some research yesterday, throughout the day and stuff. We realized there are tunnels in Kanon,
Okay.
the same as the direction he ran. One of the Peters. So I went to check all the Peters in Bloemfontein, and all of them were out doing shit. So the last thing to go check, like the only lead we have, is the caves, if there is caves.
Oh, okay. Okay, this is the name of the caves. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. We can check that out. That's not a bad idea. I like that. Oh, I have a question. I have a question for you, actually. I got, you know, through the grapevine, through my sources, you know, journalist, um, that you had a dead body, and then you had a not so dead body brought to you, and I just want to know, like, what happened there? What's going on? It's a weird rumor to be had about you guys.
One thing is basically Luan with his science. Luan, we have a guest. Can I send him out? It's JJ.
you
Wait,
walk
and what?
up. You walk up
Yeah, I woke up.
with the
You can see-
smoothie, with the drink, with the protein shake.
Yeah, I've rolled up my things like, here's your smoothie on.
Thank you. So he has some questions on the body and man that got dropped off.
In
And-
my naivety, JJ, I have agreed to something. Apparently there'll be blue hate. So that's the not alive body, but we're currently treating him.
So, so there's so there is a dead body, and then there is a not dead body.
The dead body I paid for. His
For his
mother.
money.
fed it and bought the dead body from the mother because I'm trying to just do some research.
Yeah, so like a lot of
Okay, so
research.
you bought a dead body from a woman.
Yes, her son died, but it was still in a very good quality, and it was also a young, strong body. So very good for research and very good for other
Science.
things. As I look at JJ,
Like science,
Mhm,
other types of science. Okay, okay,
mhm,
okay.
Every time you look
It's
at
like
me,
like nodding like eyebrows. Yeah,
mhm,
okay,
like
okay,
mhm.
okay.
every time like Lloyd looks,
And you
So,
drinking the smoothie.
Yeah.
he's
yeah,
taking the smoothie. Look at the smoothie. It's like,
every time he looks at me,
Smoothie.
like
Hmm.
hmm,
Yeah.
It's a strawberry smoothie.
it's just
how's the
good.
smoothie?
Dude, it's the
Very
best
good.
strawberry smoothie you've ever had.
This is
In fact,
like
in fact, you try and stop yourself, but you don't, and you like put your finger like on the side of the glass and you lick it off, and yeah, you're
and
trying to get
also
yeah.
yeah,
Do you see the teeth?
yeah, basically, like he goes like, and by the way, Luan hurt his leg, so he needs to take it easy, and like all this shit, like he thought he can get it past me, JJ, like he thought he can get past this, and he basically like flexes like he's fucking eight back. Okay,
Oh shit! Look at those
this
muscles. That's
here
crazy.
beef,
Your working, your new workout is doing wonders for you, man.
and then he basically
Oh,
goes like, and
Blood
then
dripping.
blood dripping. The teeth
I,
is like a little bit out.
I said Hendrik is like walking upstairs and basically was like fetching a jacket or stuff, getting past. There's no way anyone can get past me. Like what the hell? And then
As he leaves us alone, I'll say, "It's a. I have to feed two of us, so shh."
No, I understand. I understand. And as I say that, I get up, I take the coffee, I go to the sink, I chuck it out, and I come back, I like put it down. Yeah, uh, that's cool. Fine. Kind of assumed. I just people were wondering, and I'm trying to not get the story out because obviously people might start accusing you of magic and witchcraft, which some people already think you're kind of like a magic and witchcraft guy, and that's not great for any of us because we don't need those problems.
Yes, but I think I honestly think there's a way forward, and the way forward could be letting certain people know and help certain people to be safe. There is strength in numbers, and certain locations in Bloom have a lot of numbers.
I like it. Helping the helpless.
That's the plan. And I am doing this because I do have a good heart, but there's also some practicality. But yes,
Yeah. So okay, I have two questions. One, how did you hurt your leg?
the fire, um, but it's almost healed, and I
Fire.
show it to him. Like it's
Also, it's
It's
not.
it's essentially, I don't know if you've ever seen. Okay, so this is not gross. Don't worry, Santa. Um, it's essentially what's there now is essentially just the flesh that's sunk in, but it's skin colored. So
Okay,
it's like a
it's
spider.
not
It's like a
like
spider bite where the necrosis has set in a bit, and they had to cut away the flesh, and it healed over
mm,
time. So now all essentially what needs to happen is it just needs to fill out a little bit. So it's like a massive, it's like a deep scar
big.
tissue.
yeah.
It's not a swollen scar tissue. It's an inverse scar tissue. Yeah.
Okay,
That was bone yesterday.
the one that say that's
I don't know how your healing factor is, but me, who's
well, I
only
tasted it out yet, and I'm not exactly looking forward to tasting it out. How's the pain? That's the question.
it hurts. Fuck it. Like it's more manageable, but it hurts.
Yeah, that's the thing I wasn't looking forward to. Because it's one thing if it didn't hurt that bad, but if it still hurts close to what it is supposed to, then yes, I can get away with it, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna like it. No, I'm
Maybe you're
still.
lucky. There are some of the vampires I know. A lot of the, as they are called, the kings of the domains, are quite durable. Who knows? Maybe you get those because they have to keep their throne. So even if you stab them, they don't really take that much damage. Who knows? Maybe you got that one, or you're, I don't know, one of the ones who just wants to sleep with everything or run around.
At this point, you
Who
come
knows?
down, and you hear maybe you're just the one who wants to sleep with everything. Who knows? That's what you hear.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So, okay. Yeah. So basically, what's going on? I was just
I
talking
would
to
have dropped
JJ.
my thing so he doesn't see my leg when he.
Oh, you would,
Like
yeah,
when
you would have shown the leg, but it was like you opened up the bandage a bit and closed it off
Mm.
after you've explained to him, yeah.
I
After you've
don't
showed
want
it to him,
to
yeah.
see it
Mm.
at all.
So yeah. So basically, I was just talking to JJ and saying we need to go to Canoncop, see if we can maybe catch one.
Mm.
We do have a semi prison.
We do. Um, I, we do have two prisons. But yeah, we do have a prison down there actually in the haunted house.
Yeah, which is actually very
We
strong.
can. I like the idea. We need some prep work. Uh, you couldn't. What happened? Actually, I heard a little bit from Marta, but it wasn't that much. I think they ran away. I
Yep.
think. Yeah. So they
They're
ran
very afraid
away.
of fire. Apparently, and I will look at both JJ and Jan. Um, vampires hate fire. Like, are so
Mm.
afraid of fire.
Fire.
Mm.
That's a good tip. That's a good tip. We should most likely let's take torches.
Yes, but also if we don't want them to run away from us, let's have the fire as a last resort and just use normal light. Maybe like enclosed lantern, and then if there's a problem, you throw it and then it play. Just so that they don't run away, because you saw how, oh, as far as you told me, you couldn't catch up. So we may have to keep the fire away because I don't think they'll get closer to us, and then
Yeah,
we won't catch them.
because me and Marta tried to catch them, but we were too slow. I could tell Marta was like actually falling behind because maybe because I am fit and
Yeah.
stuff like
You
that.
know, it happens.
Yeah.
I mean, makes sense.
Mm.
But I do agree with Luan. That makes sense. We want to corner them. We want to get them in a position where they're going to be, easier to subdue. You can't subdue them while you're trying to chase after them.
By the way, where's Marta?
Probably doing farm things.
Yeah, so I was there at the farm today. I went there and lent her cart.
You did not see a
Yeah, we
cart
should.
outside, by the way. JJ.
When did you
Oh,
It's a good.
today.
It's a good
today?
thing.
Oh, today?
We should most likely
Oh,
we should most likely take that back at one point because if we
Mm.
don't, like, Marta doesn't actually like it when you
uh,
move stuff.
I did leave it.
I mean, she might have been. You know what? She might have been out because when I came there, I didn't see the card. I'm to be honest with you guys, it wasn't there.
Right?
Oh,
But I think it could have just been that you missed each other, and she was out doing something, and then she came back and was like, "Where's my card?"
I
And
love the
she
fact
saw, I don't know, figured out somehow that you had it.
or it was stolen by.
Which would be
Oh.
very terrible. It
you
would be
should
very-
actually hope it's not stolen.
Yeah.
Should we go to Marta? Which way is Kanonkop? How do we get in touch with Marta?
Wouldn't
Up.
we? Would
Smoke
we go to
signals.
Martha or would we go back to the
Martha.
house?
Do you have the wagon? Me smoke signaling.
Do we have telephone? What does Marta have a telephone?
Do we have a telephone? I remember.
I don't
didn't
think so.
We have a telephone.
I don't
We're not
think
rich
she'll.
enough, yeah.
I don't think she'll have a
Yeah.
telephone. You've got a telephone in your house, in the
Oh,
Masonic
shit.
Lodge, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
and you've got a telephone in the newspaper office.
Mm.
Would Henry have a telephone?
Yes.
Henry would have a telephone, yes.
I'll walk to our telephone,
Mm-hmm.
Masonic Lodge, and say, "Hello."
Hi.
Hello?
Who do you
Uh,
want to talk to today?
Oh, Henry.
Oh, Henry. Okay, number 4.
Yes, please, thank you.
It rings for a bit, and you hear the person who picks it up is Sipo. Hey,
Oh. Sipo.
Master Henry's farm. Hi. Who is this?
Oh, this is Luan. Sorry for the random call.
Oh, Master Luan. Yes. How?
I'm a friend of Martha. But can you just let her know that ask her if she has her cart, and then tell her that if she wants, she can get us at the haunted house for some night shenanigans at Kanonkop. Sorry that I'm using you now as a thing. It's just that you're so close.
Yeah, of course. No problem. No problem.
Thank you so much.
Just a quick thing. No more bodies will be taken out from that area again. And his throne is very threatening.
Hmm. Good Luan.
Would you say something to him, or do you just put the phone down?
Oh no, I think. I'll say. I think before you make any such calls, we'll have to have a discussion. Trust me, the second one was a problem, and the police officer that it will pay quite brutally for it.
Oh no, he's
We're
already
treating-
paid.
Good. We're treating the second one. We'll make sure that he's fine and healthy.
Remember, there are many of us. And he puts
Yes,
the
I
phone
know.
down.
Oh, oh.
Sorry. Continue.
Oh,
Brains.
I would say, oh, for fuck's sake.
Jan Hendrik will walk to the zinc, and he sees like because it's moer coffee. If you moer coffee like out like and
yeah,
it's, like,
some of the
mixed in water,
grains and everything still sticks to the side. And
the grain still sticks, and he basically looks at JJ, and he's like, JJ,
Yeah. Let's go. What's happening?
do you know what will make this better? And he points to the zinc.
What?
Typing exclamation onesie.
Onesie into the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Please, an exclamation onesie into the chat. Let
Okay,
him know.
$100 tip. We will basically wear a one. 3 streams.
Streams. 3 of them.
And 500 for his birthday, and he will wear a onesie for Fok of Politie car gig with proof.
With proof,
proof.
pictures, receipts.
mm-hmm. Thank you.
So doing that today, you will save JJ's life. As
Yes.
well, for
Wait,
drinking
what?
coffee.
That was a cool segue. I gotta love it.
So that's basically. That.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So you want to go to Marta's place first?
But yeah, we most likely have to do that
Okay. So
and see if you still have the card. Like if the card's not stolen. If that, we're not gonna make an uncop. The party will be smaller.
ah,
I would let them know that people picked up and he's gonna tell Marta at the cart and that she can meet us at the haunted house if she wants.
okay. So you make your way to Marta's place, and the cart is there. The horse is well taken care of.
Oh, we're
It's
not
busy
going to
eating.
Marta, are we?
Are you going to Marta or not?
Yeah, I told Sipamos to talk to her and get her at the haunted
At the haunted house. Okay. Okay, fine. Yeah, so you don't go to Marta. You head your way to the haunted house. So let me put it to you this way. Where is, if you look, Marta, if you look at your notes, You've you can finish you would have finished one of those things with the number 2 note with
Okay.
regards to desire. You would have finished
Okay.
one of those. Which one would you have finished? The first one, the second one, or the third one? There's 3 paragraphs.
Probably the second one first.
Probably the second one. Okay. So which one are you busy with tonight?
Tonight, I'll be busy with the first one.
Okay, cool. And you know what rooms they are in?
Yes, I think so. I'll put the rooms in now for you.
Okay, thank you. So you guys go to the haunted house and really hope that the cart hasn't been stolen.
Yep.
There's a nagging suspicion that it might have been stolen due to the threat or the veiled threat you've just received. But you don't share that with the rest of them.
Oh no, I don't share.
You don't share that at all.
Okay. I'll deal with that later.
You'll deal with that later. And as you approach the haunted house, ex-haunted house, we need to call it something else. I don't know what we're going to call it. House on the Hill. Oh no, that's even worse.
It's Martha's choice, technically.
Base
it's
of
her house.
operations.
Okay.
Martha's
Base of
Martha's
operations.
base of operations. Okay.
HQ.
HQ. You hear
Yep.
hammering, stuff being hammered, nails being driven into planks. Probably there's a lot of nailing going on. No innuendo at all, but there's a lot of nailing. Something's getting nailed. Yeah. You approach the house. I take it you just open the door and walk in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't really have to knock because she basically told you guys, hey, this is the place.
Yeah.
The problem is if she's not there, the house is locked.
Yeah, which is basically true.
Yeah. You'll have to climb through the dastardly bathroom window to get in. Yeah, but anyway. And
But like Jan Hendrik will just turn around, look at Lou, and it's like, "No fire." Okay.
No fire. Don't worry. I will make sure that there's very little fire this time.
roll me, Mr. Now that you're talking about this, Luan, just, roll me nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to roll me, just roll me your charisma.
Ah, you thought so.
Without the negative, just
Thank
roll me a d10. I'll see if it succeeds or not. Good. Roll me, Mr. Jan Hendrik, roll me a wits and insight, please. Thank you. So the first roll was to see whether or not you can fake a little bit of a limp. He's faking his limp,
Oh, fuck.
Mr. Van Skalkwyk. He's faking his limp.
He's basically like looking at Luan and he's being like, yeah, don't burn stuff. After you.
You follow the sound of nails being driven into wood, towards the boys' room, the guy at the little boys' room, right? And half of the walls are already filled with bookshelves. And you see Martha going,
That's impressive.
Nice.
And there's some random fixtures hanging from the ceiling, like all over the house, like cans and specifically, like outside of what room was that? Now hold on, let me just see here.
Men.
Yes, specifically like as you walk past the main bedroom, like the ceiling where just outside the main bedroom, you'll see like a bunch of tin cans hanging from the ceiling. And as you look into the bedroom, there is a random structure with some tin cans on it. It looks like a stick figure with some cans on it. And from the ceiling again, more cans, and there's cans on the one wall. And there is a table with, well, a wooden pole, a wooden, what you would think is a stake, and something that's akin to a stick with a stone on it. As you walk past, you all notice that.
He's been busy.
Nice.
And you get into the boys' room, and yeah, she's busy setting up shelves. You're also busy setting up shelves that you don't notice them at all.
Martha, it's not the place to
Okay.
do that. No, I'm joking.
Oh. Hi.
Hey, how do we get water connected to this place again?
That's a good question.
Have a chat to Henry.
Mm.
Hmm.
He's the one with the water system.
There's still normal water. Like, we should just figure out how, where it was turned off.
Yeah,
Basically,
so,
yeah.
So,
I guess it was turned off somewhere. It
Oh,
was
sorry.
turned off somewhere.
yeah. Marta,
Hello.
oh hey. So we're thinking of catching a vampire tonight. It's much closer than
Okay.
we think. It's like an encore.
What do you have in mind? Oh, we
Hey.
chased them towards that area, but they
Yeah,
got away.
and there's tunnels in Canonco.
Oh. So that would explain where they've been hiding.
Which is true. The only thing is, we have to see if we can make the bottom room, or if this, or if it's going to basically hold a vampire.
Okay.
Really nothing.
Well, I was thinking of
Yeah.
getting some metal to build like a cage down there, so that we can maybe hold someone in the cage instead of just having them loose in the room itself.
That's smart. Luan, can you build that with science? Can you build like a metal cage with science?
I can build it. It's not that difficult. Crafting like that metal is just not my preference, but with the right tools, it shouldn't be that difficult.
It's essentially if you wanna domkrach it, is essentially either you take metal bars, hit it from the top floor down through to the bottom floor into the very bottom floor, and just like make a cage. Then you just need to figure out a way to put a door in there.
The thing is, like, I have good crafting.
Mhm.
My specialty is chemicals, but I have good crafting. I think I'll probably draw up some easier plans. Like with metal bars, we should be able to actually not easily, but relatively okay-ish build something that should be sturdy.
Yeah. Okay. We most likely, I don't know if we can do it tonight though, because that's gonna take a while.
Well,
I mean, if you get the materials, all four of you work, should probably take about a night.
I will also say that technically, if you guys, because of I'm injured, want to go and to Canon Corp, I can just finish doing it
Yeah,
while you guys are busy.
we can do that.
Yeah, then I can keep on. If you have anything else you want me to build, Marta will help with, just let me know and I will.
I will do so. Been spending my nights here getting everything set up.
Very impressive.
Looks very, very nice.
There's a
Good
lot
seeing,
of
like,
shelves
a
in
lot
this
of
room.
training.
There's a lot of shelves in this room.
Yeah, it's like I can see you've been training your senses.
Yes, I have.
We should like better
I
your
learned
training.
that from you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
We should like I want like maybe
See, I listen when you talk.
that makes me proud.
I'm glad.
Like yeah, like if we want to do like another training session, just let me know, and then we will give you next lesson. Other than that, guys,
Okay.
JJ, you ready? Do you need something? Do you have like information about like Kanonkop, like old plans, scavenging people, like
No.
maybe there's homeless people.
Going in blind.
It's about 10 kilometers outside from where you're at.
Shit,
So it's about a 10-kilometer, run. That's it.
get your hiking sandals. This shit's getting serious. No, seriously, like, get the right shoes.
Marta's
It's gonna be
dressed in comfy clothes. Like she has sneakers on. Comfy tackies.
Their version
Because
of
she's
tackies
building
or
in here.
sneakers. Their version. 1920s
Fannies?
version.
proper
Yes.
fucking Nike.
Probably
Nike
just
bellies.
boots, man. You're a farmer. Probably just boots.
Like Phillies.
Yep.
Yeah,
Gem
Boots.
greens.
Listen,
Kudu
Listen, I
leervellies.
need
That's what
me-
you've got. Kudu
I need
leervellies.
me some Air Force One Phillies
Yes.
with a Nike swoosh on the side. That's
That you
what I
can-
need.
Yeah.
Every time
Cool
you
leather.
like
Kudu
every
leather.
time, every time you have to go like roll for stealth, it's like Nike, 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 Nike.
Just do it. Just do it.
Just do it. Just do it. Just do it.
That's one anyway.
I can give you. Do you want a hint for a potential bad thing happening in the future, or do you just want to run there?
Nope. I'll like no hints. I don't know.
I'm a very giving DM storyteller. I promise.
Okay.
But yeah, something in exchange. Let's make a deal.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can give you the hint, and if I give you the hint, something will happen.
So something might happen or something will happen.
Well, depending on if you discover it or not. So it might happen.
Is this now me or like everyone?
Like, this is for everyone, yeah.
Do you guys want to do that?
Because the hint is so simple. You're just not thinking about it.
why not? Something that happens, it makes the story move forward, so I'm game.
Okay. I'm good.
One of you's got horses. It'll probably make it quicker to get to Kanonkop.
I would have like loved to hike. Like Jan Hendrik's like actually a very fit guy, so he would
Like,
Horse riding.
let's put it
needs-
this way. Let's put it this way. Everybody except Jan Hendrik thinks about this.
yeah, Jan Hendrik
like,
is like
she's got
trying to-
horses.
You don't see like Jan Hendrik's calves. He's like fucking dances up.
His calves got calves, man.
Yeah, like it's like a six pack on his calves.
Nice.
I'm standing there. They're talking about shoes for hiking. I'm thinking that's disgusting. Why would I take this beautiful suit and these lovely shoes through the dirt and mud and mess it all up? And I'm like, Master, you have horses, don't you? It would be
Yes. One
quite
of them was
quicker.
borrowed.
Yeah,
I heard about that.
But Jan
Please
Hendrik
don't
will
take Duke again.
Jan,
I need him for farm work.
Oh, then let me know which one. Like, it was an emergency, and I did try and find you. You were out, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's fine. No, sorry for just taking him.
Yeah, where were you, Martha? Like, were you
Sorry to intrude.
Well, I was
But-
here until sunrise, setting up the
Oh, that
training
makes actually-
hall.
That makes sense. Also, and he basically hits like Jojo on the back. Sometimes you have to get your fitness ready. Like even Martha's like ready to go.
Listen, there's a difference between exercise and wasting time. I think it's best for us to go and be quicker, and therefore we have more time to make sure that we get a hold of these chaps and have a successful result.
Lovely.
I'd rather not us run or hike all the way there, be a bit tired and all of that, and then have to go deal with strong, powerful vampires. I think that's not a smart idea.
And also to add on to that, I said I'm probably gonna stay here building the cage, but the fact is that you can bringing them here will be hard. Having a horse could be make that much easier, as well as if they run away, you can probably catch them with a horse or keep up. I don't know how fast they were when they were running away from you two, but that could also help.
Yeah, they were really fast. Like me and Martha really tried, but we couldn't like catch up. So that will basically be nice. I think like the things we need. Still think we need to take a torch. If fire does like push them away, that could be a very good scapegoat. Like if vampires take fire, then let's scare the shit out of them. If we need it, you know. JJ, I think you should hold the torch just for a case, so that you can light the torch. And then what I will do is I'll see like maybe we need rope to tie it. Like I don't know. Like vampires are strong either way. Maybe we
Rope
can
is
pull.
good.
Yeah, we could pull the vampire with the horse.
Mm.
You know, it was the thing that tortured people with like they ran with the horse and then the guy was still like tied to the horse. We
Isn't
could
that
do
called
that.
lynching, or was lynching the tree one? I don't know.
Yeah, we could do that. And then what do you think we need more? Like we can get like
I would probably, if we have chain above rope, if they're strong,
yeah.
they can bite through it. They have apparently sharp teeth, like hanging.
Yeah. I don't like it when they
What about an oil lamp?
Uh,
oil lamp.
We carry an oil lamp. You could throw it, sort of like what happened in this house, but maybe better results.
It depends on how good you throw. I just have a very weak throwing arm. I'm training it. I'm training against it. I am. I have a muscle. I flex with my little. Yep, yep.
But when he flexes it, it like even shines.
just a-
Shing.
Solid.
Nice. Quick question. We're at the haunted house. Which way is Kanonkop and which way is the farm?
Okay, so the haunted house, if we look at the map in Bloemfontein.
Yes.
All right. There we go.
The
If we look
map.
at the map, the haunted house is closer to the Masonic Lodge, that street. That Masonic Lodge is in that street, right? The haunted house is just beyond that. It's on the outskirts. It's literally the Masonic Lodge is on the outskirts. The haunted house is on the outskirts.
So it's on the outside, basically.
Okay,
It's on the
okay.
other side of Bloem.
Yeah.
Oh no, 5 minutes to walk.
Oh yeah, it's Bloemfontein. Everything is 5 minutes away when you walk.
It's still 5 minutes, I swear. But yeah.
And the
Oh.
wait, where?
Okay.
Hold on. Yeah. So basically, you're gonna have to go to the other side of Bloem for the horses, and then ride out on the horses past the Masonic Lodge, past the haunted house. So
Okay.
if the top of the map is north,
Then
the Kanonkop would be
Yes.
northeast.
okay.
This is a fictional Bloemfontein
So
for those of you who don't know.
basically- So basically off to this side.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And then Kanonkop is further
Yeah, it's
away
about
from
10
there.
kilometers away from there.
further
yeah.
northeast.
Further northeast.
Okay.
Northeasternly direction.
Okay. Cool. Then Marta will look at the rest of them and tell them, well, you guys can start talking strategy, and then I'll go get the horses and meet you guys back here in a few.
Sounds good.
I'll also see if I have chain and rope, and I'll
Also
bring that
metal
along too.
poles, or bars for the prison.
Okay.
Yeah, if you have any, I don't know.
Oh,
Would
see
you
what I
have bits of iron on your farm? Iron poles or bars?
I
Would
don't
you?
think so.
Where would I find?
Most of my stuff is made of wood.
Marketplace.
Wouldn't that be
Probably
closed?
it would be closed, yeah.
I assume the closest thing to metal Marta would have is some chain.
Like if you're worried about
Just to-
if you're worried about keeping someone locked up, you can just literally put in like a pike with chain around it and chain them up to that.
Yeah.
Question.
Yes.
We have a whole armory, right?
Yeah, depends on what you mean by whole armory, yeah?
Is there a bunch of old metal weapons that I can repurpose into a cage at the Masonic Lodge?
2 issues. You need to get past Jan Hendrik. And the second issue is, how the hell are you going to put a sword up and an axe up and something and make it into a cage without melting it down
That's true.
into iron bits?
Yeah. I don't think I'll be able to make the cage today, but I can do it tomorrow. I think he should be fine then. And with horses, I can actually join properly.
I mean, essentially what you need to do is you need to drive a metal spike, rail spike, into the floor, through some chain, and then chain the fucker up. That could be a
Hopefully,
rudimentary cage for now.
Would Marta have that at her place?
Railway spikes, you can probably go and ask one of the locals at this time to get a railway spike. You would have some chains, yes. But probably not big enough to drive a spike through it, though. The loops of the chains.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you will have chains. If you need to
Yes.
chain them up and lock it in, you've got a bunch of
I see.
locks.
Yeah.
We can make a plan.
Okay.
I'll
Remember,
write on my list, go buy stuff.
remember, railway spike. Railway spike.
Yep.
It's about yay thick at the
We
top.
can drive it through him. He's a vampire. It sounds horrible, but
Okay,
Good
so
work.
you're
Yeah.
gonna go
I'm
and
heading to get the horses and the chain.
all right. On your way there, you run into someone you haven't run into lately,
Okay.
and the little girl's like, "Oh, Miss Marta,
Hey,
where is Auntie Elsie? I want to tell her about my new business venture."
Oh, I haven't seen her in a while, but I'm sure she's fine.
Oh, because I want to get her
What new
advice from
business
it.
venture do you have?
Oh, I kiss boys for money.
Well, you're definitely following in Elsie's footsteps there.
Okay, but what does that have to do with flowers, though?
It's the first step before kissing.
Oh, that makes sense. So
First
maybe
the
I
boy
should
gives you
charge them. Maybe I should
first you
charge them
get
money and
flowers.
flowers.
Yes.
I will charge them
They should
money
give
and
you flowers
flowers.
before they kiss you.
I'll charge them money and flowers, and then I can get my flower business booming. To make all the men happy,
Perfect.
all the old men happy in town. Okay. That's good. I think
You got
Elsie would
it.
have said something like that. Yes.
Yes, I
Okay.
think so too.
Okay.
You're
I'm off
doing
to.
great, Janine.
Yeah, I am. I am. I'm making lots of money. I've made 8 rand today.
Good job.
Yeah, and I only had to kiss 4 boys for it.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay.
That's good.
Yeah, it's very good. I wonder what else I can do for more money. And she says that to herself as she just runs off. And you go and grab the
Well, she's
horses.
definitely following in Elsie's footsteps, Martha is thinking as she walks on.
Yeah. Maybe starting a little bit too young, but yeah.
Yep.
Yep. And
Just a little bit too young.
yeah, just a little bit. But you get there, you grab the stuff. Is there anything else extra you want to do before you come back?
I think that's it. Just grab the, put a pouch on Duke,
Mm.
and put the chains in the pouch, and then take the other 2, saddle them up,
Okay, so you're going to be on
and then
Duke.
head back.
You're definitely going to be on
Yes.
Duke. Okay. And what do you guys talk about while she's gone? What's your plans of action? What are you going to do at Kanonkop?
Draw a map first, I think. That can just be useful in general. So
Mhm.
I have paper.
You've
mapping.
got rudimentary maps that you've gotten somehow. We're not going to say how you got it. You've gotten it. You've got rudimentary maps, but there's not a lot of info about the area. I mean, they're not developing that side, so why the hell should they care about it for now?
I think he'll probably, with that information, he will map it out,
Mhm.
and he thinks it can be very useful information along the line. Are you guys ready to? You have spikes. Not spikes. Stakes.
Yeah.
You think?
We should actually we should take a few of these cans of Marta.
Mhm.
This place is gonna be dark, and if they get past us, when they run, at least we basically part of the training. If you can't see them, you use your other senses, right?
That's actually very smart. Is there a way that we can have something on the floor that we can hear them like walking around, like I won't say glass, but stuff they can crush under their feet that we can hear them like
Gravel?
That's a good question.
gravel?
Yeah, gravel can
Maybe.
work.
Yeah, like I'll make sure there's like obvious gravel so that we can at least in one of my
Yeah.
packs make the floor. Like that's a good idea. Projectiles, we have our fire. I will not be taking fire, but I will be taking I have things that make bright light very instantaneously, and I have smoke bombs that could help in
Yeah.
my pack. Do we have guns? Does guns exist yet?
Yeah, no, you should have guns. There should be guns available.
Who here knows how to use a gun? I don't.
I mean, I believe
yeah.
now. I'm speaking under correction here, but World War One was the first war fought with guns and swords.
But there was like guns before that because there was
I
like
think-
these old fucking.
Yeah, I mean, even with the Anglo-Boer
Yeah.
War, we had
There were
guns. Yeah.
So
I think Marta will have something like a shotgun for the wild animals to keep them at bay. Because I have 2 in firearms.
Yeah, Hendrik has like no skill with.
You'll
firearms.
probably have like a shotgun and a musket type thing.
Yes. But nobody told her to bring it.
Nobody told her to bring it.
It's basically, oh, the demons are coming! Quickly! Do you know how fast these demons are? Shoot them! Oh Lord, they're coming!
I do think that we do need weapons. You have a sword, but at least the
Yeah.
Masonic Lodge is not that far away, so we can always just quickly pop in there
Mm.
and go get like. I'll look at Jan. Does the lodge have any firearms? I'm not good at those. I'll just probably take a throwing axe or something.
Yeah, it should have. It will have a sauna, at the very least. It will have a shotgun and a musket or two.
My family do have guns. I would recommend either you have training in it, because even I don't have training. Like I know like Marta has some, so if she wants to, go check it out. But my techniques that I've learned with the sword is actually very, very potent in the art of.
Sure. JJ, do you know how to use a gun, or do you want something sharp from the lodge?
Fortunately, I've not spent much time with a firearm, so no, it's
Something
not
sharp,
something
then?
I've been fortunate to do. I mean, yes. And I have to. It's not like I.
Not like you have weapons that can grow out of your hands.
Yeah.
Squint a bit, like I don't know what type of vampire you are. Going through his mind. um, but yeah, I think then I will take basically maybe 2 throwing axes, because I think throwing is my best skill. I have no melee or firearms. I have
Throwing is his best skill, says the man who blew himself up by throwing something.
throwing. My best physical skill is building shit.
Okay.
So if I can build someone to death, then
Mm.
If you build it, they will come.
yes.
Yes, and
Yeah,
there's
then
also a saying that who will win in a knife/sword fight and a gunfight when the distance between them is less than 8 meters? Who will win? It will be the knife guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
If someone is trained in melee combat and everything, all they need is about 7 meters. And no matter what the other guy has to do or what to shoot with, the other guy is fucked. It has been said well-trained people can do that.
I will
just
give a knife for JJ. Sorry,
I just in my brain, I just see like an old guy with like this fucking old weapon, and he's basically like, "Why the fuck did I miss? Holy shit! Why did we design this fucking trash gun? Holy shit!
We need to find something different."
Holy shit! I'm gonna die.
So yeah, I bring a knife for JJ. I have 2 axes, and what's his name has his sword.
By the time you return, Marta would also be there. She's also arrived roughly at the same time you return.
Also, I'll get a gun for Marta.
I take it she kind of ran towards the farm. That's why she's so quick. Yeah.
Yep.
And the horses were galloping next to her.
The horses. Yeah. Horse ride back is much quicker than getting there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give a gun to Marta.
He gives you a gun.
Thank you.
It's a
Okay.
musket. He gives you a gun in a pouch.
Yeah, this is just to shoot them. None of us
Thank
know how to use it, but I think you do.
Yes. I usually use shotgun more, but this will do. I've used one of these before.
Right.
JJ, which weapon do you want? Do you want like a pocket knife, a IOU book,
The silver
want?
tongue.
Silver tongue? Oh, that's a good one.
I got the knife from Lon.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's got the
ready?
knife.
We're gonna most likely kill something.
Yeah.
No, probably not.
Most likely. It's basically murder.
And on that somber note, you
that
guys
box-
set out. And what happens is you drive. You get on horses and you ride out. And Jan goes. You see the camera pan as the three of you drive off, and you just hear Jan singing. Hooray, Bartons, ready for the summer. Oh, and then it fades away.
This is my jam.
We need to be stealthy.
If this was like an old Bucky or some shit, there's like fucking tiny.
And that is the session for tonight. Wow, thank you, everybody.
Yes, thank you.
I will set up your camera to
This
look
was
more
fun.
professional next week, I promise. I'll actually set it up tonight.
Do you know what also would look professional?
What?
Exclamation
Onesie.
onesie.
In the chat.
If you want to see Zaffageek in a onesie for 3 streams, you can basically donate $100. If you want to see him basically do it for his birthday, and that's basically also a certain amount that I have to quickly check. This is not scripted at all.
$100.
For $500, you will see him.
$500.
He will go to Focus Police Cars gig, and he will have
In a onesie.
in a onesie.
With receipts, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get photos. I'll get photos with the band and me in a onesie. Well, I'll be in the onesie. The band won't be.
Nice.
It's gonna be a bit difficult with the band to put them in there too.
And maybe he gets
And
like
it's-
an autograph or some shit.
And
Yep.
it's going to be a Hello Kitty onesie. A fucking
Hello, Kitty.
Hello Kitty
Hey.
onesie. Yeah.
Nice.
But it won't happen. They don't like to see me in pain, so that's fine.
Anything is possible. Hashtag onesie.
Yes.
Mhm.
But yeah, so what do you guys think of tonight? Was it okay? It was a little bit hectic there at the point.
Yeah.
Mm.
It was a little bit
Mm.
hectic.
A little hectic.
Um, and that is why that thing is installed.
But overall fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. It was good. Like, good session. We learned a lot about ourselves and like the deeper meaning of life. If you really just follow the river,
Yeah,
you'll find the answer to life itself.
exactly. Which is 42.
42.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, so we are going to jump over on our Patreon side of things, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And until tomorrow night, where I'll be playing a bit more Kepler, hopefully I have still my save games, because Xbox Game Pass likes to delete those things randomly. If
Oh no.
those save games are deleted, I'll be like, fuck it, I'll play another game.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for joining. And for the patrons, we'll see you on that side in about a week. But we are going to record the Patreon thing right now. Thank you, everybody, for joining.
Onesies!
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.